We got our money's worth with that one.
Here is your winner, Baron Corbin.
That's an impressive win right there.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't have... Attempt to predict what's going... And the bell sounds with all 6'8", 275 pounds of Baron Corbin ready to get after it.
Man, my body hurts just thinking about the punishment one of these competitors is about to go through.
Baron Corbin likes to be the epitome of the term lone wolf.
Yes, Saxton, Baron Corbin does what Baron Corbin wants to do, when he wants to do it, and how he wants to do it. Tonight, he wants to beat someone up. Big slam.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. Devastating kick. Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
This might be it.
Oh, my. You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 89 pay-per-view. Then something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed through tables all the time.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused a craze of wood being turned into wood chips thanks to tables matches. In order to win a tables match, a competitor must be the first person to put their opponent through a table. We've also witnessed brutality evolve and superstars crash through flaming tables. There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent. Styles, a fireman's carry!
Ushigoroshi.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Oh, high impact! Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the difference.
I personally think fighting champions are idiots, but AJ Styles hasn't turned away any challengers since joining SmackDown Live.
Power bomb! Drop kick! What a slam!
Impactful. It'll jar your spine.
Corey, you said before that his constant defenses are idiotic. But between his U.S. Championship Open Challenge and his WWE... Oh, my goodness! AJ Styles did it!
I can't believe it! Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
You gotta love the lowdown. These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
One thing I can say about that match is that it had a few
Here is
interesting
your winner.
moments.
Where's it?
I think business is about to pick up sooner rather than later.
He wants no part of the outside. I think AJ Styles is done playing. Here he goes. Oh, a flying forearm.
On the mark. No doubt about that one.
The quickness of that move is absolutely unreal.
Tables match action kicking off here, folks.
With AJ Styles in the ring, you know this match is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, the only thing I could possibly dislike about the match is that you're calling it with me.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Drop kick hits the mark. Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011's TLC event, Kingston took on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a tables match for the United States Championship. Kofi was impressive in the match as he combined defense with his unbelievable high-flying assaults.
Drop kick.
Hits the mark.
Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a backseat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drilled the Celtic Warrior with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope and put Sheamus right through the table to earn the United States Championship. Given Baron Corbin's size, strength, and striking ability, an opponent must try to always be moving and keep the Lone Wolf off balance. And by the way, good luck with that.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
You gotta believe this one's over. I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Oh, nasty impact.
Power, agility, toughness, and a massive 6'8", 275-pound frame means there's a lot to prepare for against Baron Corbin. Corey, you offer the best advice a superstar needs to be on the move and keep this monster off balanced.
The Lone Wolf possesses all of the physical and mental tools to dominate an opponent. That's why it's essential for a competitor who's going up against Baron Corbin to not allow him to get set. Keep him guessing and moving.
Oof. Ooh. AJ Styles proved himself with some big main event wins before joining WWE. He's taken on the likes of Daniel Bryan, Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, and Sting.
Accomplishments before WWE aren't as impressive, especially when Daniel Bryan is involved, but I have to admit, that's a Hall of Fame list of opponents.
Oof. Saxton, those AJ Styles matches I brought up before may not be WrestleMania caliber, but they did include the UK and Japan's biggest shows.
Yeah, guys, it's impossible to prepare yourself for big events like WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, or SummerSlam, but AJ Styles has done as much homework as possible ahead of time.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Shoulder tackle.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
AJ Styles brings it every night, but the Royal Rumble pay-per-view has been quite significant in the career of the Phenomenal One. Drop kick. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time. Michael, AJ Styles' Royal Rumble history begins in the...
Ushigoroshi.
But he's got to capitalize now. That'll likely do it, Michael. Here it is.
Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Here is your winner, Baron Corbin.
Could have gone either. Gentlemen, Jack has arrived.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 167 pounds, gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Unlike you, Byron, Jack Gallagher can actually pull off the old school tube socks.
I don't recall any superstar in WWE history who makes agony look as elegant as Jack Gallagher.
You know, some might say that Jack Gallagher actually might remind...
The soul.
And here we go with what will undoubtedly be a thrilling steel cage match.
Look at him, locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals.
He's wrestled in pinstripes and in a full suit, but don't let Jack Gallagher's outfits mask the fact that he's got an array of devastating strikes.
I am the first to admit that Gallagher has a unique look and demeanor, but the gentleman is always one move away from picking up a victory.
The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other. Shoulders are down!
It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down. Not yet. Byron, we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them. I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. And of course, the Elimination Chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we have the Asylum match, where weapons are on top of the cage. Just goes to show you that times may change, but the objective to destroy an opponent remains the same. There's still no better way to settle a score than to do battle with your adversary inside a steel cage.
Oh, what an uppercut! He's got the shoulders down. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
It's way too early.
Oh, what an uppercut. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Tough situation to be in right here.
Yeah, you have to think this is not going to end well.
Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Oh no, we could be looking at a powerbomb.
I think you're right, Cole. Look out.
Harsh impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
He's got him covered. You're not going to win many matches that easily.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful technique.
Whoa, Alexander dodged that one.
Barely.
Victory is on the horizon. Come on, Jack Gallagher, you can do this. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's looking.
Wham! I don't care who you are, that'll knock you out.
Nice. Shut it down.
You gotta believe this one's over. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage.
This gentleman's drop kick, and not a hair out of place.
It's heating up now.
The cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
He showed up here tonight for a fight, and that's exactly what we are seeing.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
Looks like Gallagher is feeling the physicality of this contest.
How can he not? Looks to me like he just hit a wall. Now's the time for Jack Gallagher to stop being a gentleman and start his...
The shoulders are down.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
I can't believe what we just witnessed. Steel cage matches never failed to surprise and amaze.
I remember this part very well. He ain't messing around. Yeah, he's putting in the work. Ain't nothing better than action like this.
Here is your winner, Cedric Alexander.
You heard the ring announcer. This one's over. And here's your winner.
Cedric Alexander just took